Hello, sweet friends. If you're new here, my name is Karen. Welcome to my home. It's Thursday, kind of cold and dreary, and I have yet to unpack from Florida, and we got back on Monday, so I really need to get that suitcase unpacked. Some of the stuff I've already put in the dirty laundry. I've washed it, so I need to get that folded. And I also need to do a final pass through my closet, see what I should donate, see what I should pack away, and make those decisions. And then I thought I would share with you a low-carb pizza that you might enjoy because I absolutely love it. It's become one of my staples. So let's get moving. Before I start my cleaning, I wanted to show you this amazing water bottle that I was sent by a company called Handfan. And their website and all that will be linked in my description box below. But look, there is a fan on top of a water bottle. And I think this is the coolest thing. Oh my goodness. And you can up the level. You can make it higher. Ooh. Has 3 levels, so low, medium, high. So these are really great. And then it also has the straw that comes out the side right here so that you can keep the fan on the top. It also, once the straw folds in, you can put the lid back on. But hey, this is great for people that tend to run hot or live in hot climates. It's also amazing if you have anxiety because cool air on your face can really be helpful when you're starting an anxiety attack. So this also has this little handy dandy handle. You can either use the handle or you can use one of these little hooks and use that instead, which I love. So you can, like, I don't know, hook it to your bike, your treadmill, attach it to whatever you need to attach it to, yourself, your belt loop. It came with a brush for cleaning out the straw. That's always a big issue. It came with extra straws. It has a filter, and it came with like 3 extra filters that go inside the straw, as you can see right here. And then let's say you don't need the fan, like for me in the wintertime, live in Maine. I mean, my daughter loves it because she has anxiety, but you don't have to use it with the fan. You can take the fan off and put this lid on instead. I just love this thing. And I'd like to thank Handfan for sponsoring the video. All their information's in my description box. I love it. Oh my goodness, this would be a great Christmas gift for someone who runs hot or maybe has some anxiety. So thanks for sponsoring the video. Let's get cleaning. I also need to see how to wash these clothes because, as I had said in my last video, I got a bunch of, like, you know, 3/4 length pants at Kohl's for $10 a piece because they were on the clearance rack because, of course, everyone's buying fall and winter clothes now. Wash inside out before wearing, wash cold with light colors, tumble dry low. Oh, good news. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wash these, and then it's hard to decide if I should pack them away. I'll probably pack them away and then declutter them in the spring if I really have lost more weight, enough weight for these to be too big. It's just really hard to know at this point. You know, I don't want to be presumptuous, of course. So I'll go ahead and keep these since they're new, and I'll wash them. And then here's some shirts. I think I might keep one short sleeve shirt out just in case. Sometimes I'll wear a short sleeve shirt under a sweater. So if it's a good shell, I might keep a couple out. Wash before wearing, machine wash cold, light colors. See, this is what I like about Kohl's. These are like machine wash, light colors, tumble dry low. Whereas shirts from TJ Maxx, a lot of mine say hand wash only, and I gotta tell you, I am not the hand wash type. Are you the hand wash type? Let me know. I'm not. Do you ever notice how it's hard to find care instructions these days? It's usually on this seam or it's written on the back of the garment. Hand wash with light colors, lay flat to dry. Okay, guess I can handle that. This shirt I love. This is staying right upstairs. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll pack all these thin ones, but keep up a couple thick ones. Sometimes the girls talk me into turning the heat up more than I would like it in my postmenopausal self. And so I sometimes need something a little lighter. Machine wash, cold separately, gentle cycle. Hand wash. Hand wash. And I love this shirt. This was from TJ Maxx. Makes me sad. I think I'm going to hang it up for now. This I'm getting rid of. This was a cover up. And it's just going to be way too big. It was like a bathing suit cover up, which I get those can be big, but my shoulders are actually kind of narrow. And so a lot of times they're just like, wah, wah, wah. That needs to be washed. And this one, machine wash, cold, light colors, gentle cycle. Okay. This I never did wear, and I am donating this. This one is too big. What I usually do right now is I wear it with a belt, but I won't be wearing it till spring, so if it's too big now, I've got no hope. I do love it though. And then this can be washed. This one, honestly, I mean, I like it. It's just really faded, so I'm going to donate this one too. And this one is probably gentle cycle, Kohl's, bathing suit, and bathing suit shorts, which I washed while I was in Florida. So that I can just put away. This will get packed away for next year. And then t-shirt. Oh yeah, that I need to wash before I wear it. These are clean undergarments. These I'll wash. They're like the tankinis or tank tops. I love these. That I'll wash. These go in my drawer. Straightener. I'll wash them just in case. I really don't remember. But socks, other socks I know. Those throw away. Also, you know, whenever you pack a bag, do you put your name and address in it? You should always do that. You probably do, because you're probably smarter than me. One time they couldn't find my bag at the airport. And they said, so of course you put your name and address and phone number in there, right? And I was like, no, because if the outside tags get cut off, okay. And here are my Mickey ears. So what do you do with keepsakes? I don't know. I really don't. This is paperwork that I don't need, because I did do some work while I was in Florida. Not a lot. Oh, this I need. That I need. Okay. Trash, trash, trash. These are whitening strips that I never use, but I do want to use. Wait. Okay. Melatonin. Woohoo! Alright, trash. These I wore in Florida as slippers. They were great because they actually have a real tread. They're actually shoes, but I use them for slippers. I like to have real shoes. I do have slippers too, so sometimes it just depends on my mood. These go up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put these in the washing machine now and get them all washed up. These need to go in the Goodwill box before I have a chance to change my mind. Alright, now all this, I brought 4 pairs of shoes. One I was wearing that I brought, my little beach sneakers, my flip-flops, and then these are New Balance, but they're a little fancier. See, I'll show you. They need to be washed though. I'm always afraid to wash sneakers, but see, these are kind of floral. I really like them. They're pretty. And then these, I call these my grandma beach shoes. They're Blowfish Malibu. Put those away. And then these were hand-me-downs that someone gave me. Love them. All right, so not much in here. And as you saw, someone beat me to the washing machine. So I'm getting rid of this. This is way too big, but I love it. I love the colors. This is my favorite color. I've almost gotten rid of it a couple of times and I kept it and I did wear it, so that's good. So that's going. And then this needs to go. It's too big. So that's going. I need to get some new clothes because I do not have much right now. Definitely don't have much for sweaters. In fact, this is my only sweater, so I definitely need to get more sweaters. I've just been getting by putting this over everything, and then I washed it and it shrunk. But I'm actually kind of glad because I had to like fold the sleeves every time, but now I don't have to fold the sleeves anymore. And it was like mid-thigh, and now it just comes to here, and I really actually like it better. Should we call it a happy little accident? I think we should. All right, so everything up. This is going. This had a stain on it that I gotta see if I can get out. I noticed it in my last video. It's like an oil stain. So I'll do like the Dawn baking soda hydrogen peroxide, see if I can get that out. So that's going in the laundry. I bet it's hand washed because I know I got it at TJ Maxx. Have you guys noticed that at TJ Maxx? Makes me very sad. This is going, it's too big. I liked it though, it's very soft. This I'm tempted to get rid of. You know what, I'm getting rid of it. I don't like it. I don't know. Do you ever see, I always wondered, why do people have so many clothes when I see videos where I'm not that I'm judging, I'm just trying to understand. I see these huge closets and I think, I don't even know how I would get that many clothes, but if I had that many clothes, I wouldn't get irritated and sick of clothes. Do you ever just get irritated at your clothes and you're just like, I don't want to wear these anymore? So some things like this one, that is exactly how I feel. All right, so this goes in the pile. Luckily, my husband is stopping at Goodwill for me tonight. It always feels so good to get laundry caught up after I've been on a trip. So that's what this day was really about, was just getting that laundry picked up, cleaned up, washed up, folded up, put away. And I love that I was able to do a bit of decluttering as I was unpacking. And of course, the reason I did that is I live in Maine. I was coming from Florida, so Florida was my last opportunity to be wearing summer clothes, and now we'll be switching over to warmer clothes for the cold weather, so it was the perfect time to get some of those summer things decluttered. And I have to say that's kind of where I'm at with my decluttering, even in the basement, and you will see me in the basement in my next video. But I have an exciting announcement to make. Because I do believe I'm kind of on the back end of decluttering, where now I need to seasonally keep up with it, and I know I'll go layer by layer, get rid of more and more and more. But at the same time, I really want you to get the kind of decluttering videos that you love to watch. So I'm taking it on the road. I have advertised on my Facebook that for people that live in my area, I'm willing to come and help them declutter. So you're going to get to see me in different people's homes decluttering the areas that are important to them. I am so very excited about this. I start filming this week, so I don't know when the first video will be up on that. So you'll want to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the little notification bell and select all notifications, and hopefully YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. But sometimes you do have to click on subscribed in order to see my newest video to go to your own subscribed list, because sometimes those are not going to come up on your home page. But I can't wait, and I hope that you'll join me for that. It's the next day. Still dreary out. In fact, they're predicting flash flooding, but thankfully I'm not in an area where I need to worry about that. But I do want to get that stuff put away. Those are the summer clothes that I had washed. And these boxes are usually where I put off-season clothes, so I'm going to see what I can fit in there. All right, so I've been keeping sweatshirts in here, which I'll take out now. This one was a favorite. It's kind of junky, honestly, but it's just so comfy. It's huge. I think I'm gonna part with this one. It's happening. I'm parting with things. And then this was a beach towel my husband got me. I guess I never used it, and the reason why is because my laundry turns white things kind of gray, our water, which is dumb. I gotta use it. All right, this one, these I can get rid of. These are 2 sizes too big now, where I keep the one that's just 1 size too big because I can get away with that. But I think I'll hang it in my closet. So I'll keep these, hang it in my closet, put that in my closet. Here's another sweatshirt I'll put in my closet. Or maybe if I could put all the summer ones in this, I have like my wax pot that really my girls use, I never use it, in my other basket, and maybe I could put my sweatshirts there. This is so wrinkled. This is actually a man's sweatshirt, but I like to wear it because it's oversized. Okay, so all of these capris I'm putting in there. I'm planning that I will be decluttering them in the spring, but you know, I don't know. I don't want to presume I'm going to lose more weight. I'm going to try. I believe I'm going to, but all right, this goes in my closet. It's long sleeved. Interestingly, I thought I got this one at TJ Maxx. Does it say hand wash? Maybe I just never looked. Gentle cycle. Reshape flat. Oh yeah, I've been using a dryer on it. And it says to dry flattened. So maybe I just need to walk on the wild side. So what did I get? I got I got 5 pairs of these capris. And they were each $10. Such a great deal. Because, you know, for $50, I had 5 pairs. Whereas if you shop at Lane Bryant, oh my goodness, you know. Oh, there goes my alarm. You know you're only getting 1 pair. All right, it's time for a phone meeting, so I have to finish this afterwards. All right, this I'm keeping out, this I'm keeping out. This is kind of thick, so I will keep that out for now. This I'm keeping out. All right. My whole life is alarms. I just keep setting alarms. All right, so these are getting hung in the closet. This is getting hung in the closet, one of those tanks. This is going in here, and this gray t-shirt is also going here. This I might wear under my sweater because this is like my favorite color. Well, one of them to wear. This is. I love that. All right, so I at least got them separated.
So it is now nighttime. Isn't it just amazing how the day just flies right by, and I am in my pajamas and determined to get this mess cleaned up. So I am just getting everything folded and put in the areas where I said it was going to go. And then I'm going to get the clothes in my closet that are staying out in my closet. So this worked really well. And as soon as I'm done with this, I am going to show you that low carb pizza recipe. It has a homemade cauliflower crust on it. I just love it. It is, if you're doing Optavia with me, it is a lean and green recipe. We all do one of our own meals every day, and that's training ground for when we go back to the grocery store shelves 100%. And I thought that you all might be able to use it too. I know a lot of people are trying to eat low carb, and so I really think it will help all of us, and I'll share more if you're interested. I'm just going to put these summer clothes away and we can cue the dinner music. I'm starting off with 1 1/4 cup of riced cauliflower, and this is cooked. I choose to use frozen, and I heat it up in the microwave and then I let it cool off a bit because I'm going to be adding egg white and I'm going to be adding cheese. I don't want it cooking the egg white or melting the cheese ahead of time and making it a lumpy mess. So I do let it cool, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of egg white to it, giving it a little bit of a quick stir there. And then to that, I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And I should have added a pinch of salt. I forgot. But the Italian seasoning is the real game changer here because that's the part that masks the sweetness of the cauliflower. I have 2/3 cup of reduced fat mozzarella that I have measured out, and I'm putting half of it in the crust, and then I'll be putting the other half on top of the pizza. I also added 2 tablespoons of reduced fat Parmesan cheese. That's the entire crust, so I'm putting this down on my parchment paper that I have on a cookie sheet. The parchment paper is super important because it makes it so that the crust doesn't stick, and I don't have to use any oil, and I don't want to add oil, so this was important to me. And I like to make it as thin as possible. You could make it thicker if you want to. I like it to look as big as possible because there's just something mentally satisfying there and getting to eat a big old piece of pizza, or my own little personal pan pizza, however you choose to think about it. So I like to have it as thin as possible without there being any holes at all. And then I'm going to be putting it in a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes, and I just keep an eye on it. You want it to be browned, so it just depends on your own oven. 1/4 cup of low-carb marinara sauce. I like to use the Rouse spaghetti sauce, and I also know a lot of people that like to use Trader Joe's. Of course, this is the absolute easy part, and really this whole thing is so easy. Can you even believe it? So once I get that all spread out, I'm going to spread out the other 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese. The program I am on allows for 1 cup of the cheese as 1 protein, but I only use 2/3 cup. So I'm supplementing with 1 ounce-ish of the pepperoni, and this is a turkey pepperoni. Once I get this on the pizza, it goes back in the oven. And all I need to do now is melt the cheese and cook the pepperoni. After 5 to 7 minutes in my 400-degree oven, I am ready to eat. And isn't that beautiful? And it tasted so good. And let me show you how it doesn't even stick onto the parchment paper. It was so great to spend time with you today. Remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.